71 kilometers from Sofia, on the picturesque Balkan foothill road that winds among the slopes of the Balkan Mountains and Sredna Gora, is the municipality of Chelopech. Located at 703 meters above sea level in the Zlatica Pirdop Valley, on an area of over 4,400 hectares, it is flanked by the mountain ridges of Челопеч and Kosnica. On the sunny southern slopes of the mountains is the only village in the municipality, the village of Chelopech. And hidden in her bowels is one of the largest copper-gold deposits in Europe, in which over 71 mineral types have been identified. Chelopech, where the sun shines first.
Селището Челопеч съществува от дълбока древност. Още траките са разработвали медни находища в района и са създали първото поселище. От тогава до сега селището ни е известно с различни исторически моменти. В днешно време село Челопеч е самостоятелна община и това дава възможност ние да се развиваме изключително бързо.
Chelopech is saturated with history. Finds from the Bronze and Thracian ages of Roman colonization and the early Byzantine Empire support assumptions of the existence of settlements in this area inhabited from 3,000 years before Christ till the emergence of the Bulgarian medieval state. For the first time, the name of Chelopech occurred in the Ottoman register of 1430. At that time, the settlement was the largest in the region, inhabited entirely by a Bulgarian population, and the main livelihood was linked to mining. There is no doubting the fact that medieval Chelopech had its spiritual identity, built and maintained by the religious temple and priests. Church records from 1638 show that the patron of the local monastery was Saint Nicholas Mirlikiyski. It was probably destroyed, and later in 1835 the temple we see today was built. The Church of St. Nicholas the Miracle Worker, along with the bell tower and the courtyard of the church complex, were declared an architectural and artistic monument in 1978. At the initiative of the municipality of Chelopech and with the assistance of Chelopech Mining, the complex was completely rebuilt and renovated from 2008 to 2010. This was also the time of the restoration of the exceptional iconostasis, the original model of Renaissance painting, painted in 1858 by the artist David Georgiev from Constantinople and his students, Yodko Nedialkov from the village of Makotsevo and Ivan Zografina of Mirkovo village. The church, St. Nicholas, entered national history with an impressive fact for that time. At the initiative of the local priest Father Hariton at Chelopech, the memory of Slavic apostles began to be celebrated in 1853. This was 4 years earlier than what had been considered the first national celebration of the brothers Saints Cyril and Methodius in Plovdiv.
Челопечани радеят и тачат българските традиции и това може да се види в различните празници и обичаи, които ние честваме и отбелязваме всяка година.
The most zealous guardian of the Chelopech memory and wisdom is the Work and Perseverance Community Centre, founded in 1901. The board of the centre and amateur teams, with a lot of desire and ambition, maintain and develop the spark of spirituality lit by their ancestors. Every year, citizens in Chelopech celebrate with special honour the holidays Singing of the Rings, St. Ivan's Day. The Mummers Carnival, Shrovetide. And the horse racing on St. Todor's Day. Not just amateurs from different clubs linked to the community centre take part in the celebrations, but also other inhabitants of the municipality, because here people value and respect the traditions preserved through the centuries.
Олицетворението на вярата и традициите в Челопеч е един монумент, който сме построили в местността Корминеш, която е свята за всички челопечени, където провеждаме почти всички събития.
It is not by chance that Corminesh Hill is the focal point of the celebration of Chelopech. Since the beginning of the 20th century, replacing the old consecrated ground, here a chapel has stood, dedicated to All Saints and Holy Sunday, patron saints of Chelopech. Today, in the complex of the amphitheatre stage, playgrounds, various recreational park facilities, among the shaped beautiful green spaces, not only the holidays of the municipality are held, but also the annual international folklore festival Gold Dust. It is a curious fact that the beloved folk singer Polly Paskova chose Chelopech as the place to record the clips for some of the songs on the DVD of her 13th individual album.
Край моята бедна сестрица,
In the song Beautiful Holidays, filmed in Kormineš Park, many residents of the municipality took part. Built in 2014, Kormineš Park was to host 2 motofests and various municipal, folklore or youth celebrations. Not far from Kormineš is Chelopech Reservoir, which is especially suitable for conducting various amateur and professional fishing competitions all year round. The reservoir is suitable for organising children's events since its shores are easily accessible and as safe as possible.
Основната цел, която стои пред ръководството на общината е да намериме начин да задържиме младите хора в общината. Не се притесняваме да бъдем новатори в това да подобриме качеството на образованието в Челопеч. Защото знаеме, че добре образованите деца са доброто бъдеще за нас и селището, в което живеем.
Since 2010, the primary school, Saints Cyril and Methodius, has been a central school which allows for full-time training of highly qualified teachers, organised canteens and a variety of extracurricular activities. The well-maintained facilities of the 143-year-old school make it a desirable host of local, regional and national cultural and sporting events. Located in the same building is the private high school with foreign language teaching in Chelopech. It was established in 1995 by a joint initiative of the City Council and the leadership of Chelopech Mining. The school is the only private company-profiled high school in Bulgaria. It established itself with its highly successful educational model, and this means that it ranks in the leading educational institutions in the country. In the village of Chelopech, the nurturing, training and education of the youngest residents of the municipality has strong traditions and history. Today, 110 children attend the Hans Christian Andersen kindergarten. Here in the bright and airy building, with exceptionally good facilities provided by the municipality of Chelopech, the youngsters can attend extracurricular activities such as folk dancing, karate, gymnastics, dance sport, and additional tuition in English. In 2011, with the assistance of a European project, the Harmony Sports Complex was built on the site of the old school building, with separate and equipped halls for basketball and volleyball, a hall for wrestling, karate, 2 fitness rooms, a room for table tennis, a rehabilitation room, and auxiliary premises. The complex attracts all children and young people from Chelopech and neighbouring municipalities. Here they can engage in various sports clubs, the Budo Karate Club, in applied cycling, rhythmic gymnastics, Iliana, in basketball or in paragliding. Open-air playgrounds for volleyball, football and basketball offer the opportunity for free sport to all children and young people up to 18 years of age. In addition to the various competitions for children and youth organised here, the municipality of Chelopech plays host annually to a round of the National Autocross Championship taking place in August in the Mayata area.
Като всяка една европейска община, ние се стремиме да подобрим качеството на живот и средата, в която живеем. С различни проекти. Разбира се, ние не сме по-различни от останалите общини. При нас проблемите са идентични. Подземна инфраструктура, улици. Това са неща, които са тривиални, но също така са важни за всички нас.
Chelopech municipality is developing dynamically and has implemented a number of European projects, each with a different focus. On November the 17th, 2015, the renovated square of the village, transformed into a pleasant park for recreation, was ceremoniously opened. In the middle of it is a monument dedicated to the citizens of Chelopech who died in the Balkan War and the First World War. The association, Club of Pensioners Chelopech, also get involved in the urbanization of the municipality. In 2015, they won funding under the European project For the Earth and built a trail and bridge over the river Vozdol leading to the historic area Chervenkamuk, where there once stood a Slavic fortress of impressive size. At suitable sites, there are also alcoves where fans of hiking can relax. If mountain tourism is your passion, Chelopech offers numerous routes leading not only to the ridge of the Balkan Mountains, but also to various natural sites. One of the main points of reference is Murgana Hut, located in the foothills of the mountain peak of the same name. The hut has 2 floors. It is accessible not only on foot but also by jeep, and offers very good conditions for recreation. The area around it is especially beautiful in July, when Chelopech municipality and Morgana Tourist Association traditionally organise the Festival of the Hut. In the village of Chelopech, there are various unique rock formations sculpted by time and the elements, one of which bears the name Fran Kaya, the Windy Cliff. You can find it about 1.5 kilometers north of the village, on the southern slopes of the Balkan Mountains. The cliff has a natural shelter, which still today is used by shepherds to house their livestock. Legend has it that in a storm over 1,000 sheep gathered here. Right next to Frankaya lies Deliklik Kaya, a pierced stone. You can easily reach the picturesque rock formations driving along an off-road track or on foot. The route from Morgana Hut to Frankaya, which passes through the old deciduous forest, is very impressive, and the song of birds and delicious wild berries make it an unforgettable walk. The paths leading from Chelopech to the ridge of the Balkan Mountains have varying degrees of difficulty and offer various options for short breaks. And the sights you will see are definitely worth it.
Работиме много и се стремиме да бъдем достойни европейски граждани. С постигнатите резултати спокойно можем да заявим, че Челопеч е част от Европейския съюз.
Chelopech municipality. Enjoy the magnificent surrounding countryside. Reach out and touch her past. Immerse yourself in the spiritualized tranquility of the temples. Sip from her proverbial thirst for enlightenment. Soak up the melody of her enchanting songs and the peal of Mama's bells. Share the thrill of the whirl of the people and the dances of the Chelopech dancers. Listen to your powerful heartbeat when you step upon the land of Chelopech, where the sun shines first.